So welcome to Tiny Bites. Today's tutorial topic is how do I use Zoom like a video or tape recorder so I can give my video editor a clip. Maybe you're putting together an online class or a sermon for Sunday and you have the need to have a clip. This is a way to do it if you don't happen to have a smartphone with a capability to record on it. If you don't happen to have a buddy in your house, maybe you live alone and you don't have a buddy and you don't have a tripod to hold that smartphone steady while filming you. Or maybe you have better lighting conditions in the room where your laptop or desktop are, or maybe you have other reasons. Let's go over the steps before we go and actually try them out. You are going to go to zoom.com first, then you're going to choose host a meeting with video. You're going to go ahead and finish opening Zoom to have a session. Down at the lower menu bar, you're going to hit record and then select record onto this computer. You're going to do your talk with some pleasant face of saying nothing, just a smiley face at the start of your talk. Then you go ahead and do your talk, and at the end of your talk, hold still in another pleasant face. This gives your video editor some trimming space so they can cut the clip to fit their needs without losing any of your words. All they would lose is just some happy face. Next, you're going to stop recording after you're done making the last pleasant face, trim space kind of area on your clip. Then you're going to go to end the meeting on the menu bar. Zoom is going to convert the recording and ask you if it's okay to save it in the automatic place it makes the file. You're going to go ahead and say yes. Then you're going to take that file and email it to your video editor. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. I'm assuming you have a computer and an internet connection. You're going to type zoom.com up here. I'm already there, but I'm going to go ahead and type it so you can see what it looks like. It will convert automatically to zoom.us. Over here, I'm assuming too that you have a Zoom free account. Over here, you're going to click on host a meeting and slide down to video on. It's going to ask you, do you really want to open Zoom? You're going to say yes, go ahead and open it. Let me adjust this so you guys can see what I'm doing in the menu bar and fill up the whole screen. And there you go, it's open. Down here, if you wiggle your mouse, most of you will have this sort of black menu bar at the bottom. Right next to the little green square where it says share screen, you see this record button. When you're ready to record, go ahead and click it. And it's going to ask you, record on this computer or record to the cloud. We want to record it to this computer, so you can just go ahead and email that file to your video editor. If you wanted to record to the cloud, you could, but for the sake of this tutorial, let's just go ahead and record on this computer. Up here in the corner, you're going to see this little blinking red dot. It says you're recording, and like I told you before, give me a few seconds of pleasant face. And then that way, your video editor has that space. So if they needed to trim the clip, all you're going to lose is some happy face. They're going to lose your words. Next, you're going to go ahead and do whatever it is you were going to do. Maybe you're making a church announcement, maybe you're a church speaker in the sermon, or you're singing something for the choir, or maybe you're just teaching something to share with your church team. That's what I'm going to do. I have a really easy lesson. I'm going to teach you how to open this little CD storage case, right? And I have Becoming Women of Wisdom. It's a UU curriculum, and I'm teaching you how to put it away so it doesn't get scratched. You put it inside, you snap, and you close the case. So you did whatever you're going to do. Remember at the end, you got to do some seconds of pleasant face. And there you go. You've given your video editor some space to do their trimming when they do that assembling of the bigger project. For you, you would go down here again to the menu bar at the bottom, and you see how that button has changed to pause or stop the recording. You can just go ahead and say stop. And then over here in the corner, you see the red button for ending the meeting. Go ahead and click it. And you say, yes, really, end it all. You're going to see this dialog box. It says that Zoom is converting the meeting recording. You're going to go ahead and let it do that. You see the bar, percentages. Then it's going to ask you, Zoom kind of automatically designates an area, document/Zoom with a date and the name of your file. Go ahead and go with it. Just hit save. It'll pop it open, and then you have a chance to click on it and rename it. In my case, I'm going to leave it alone, but if you double click it, you could name it something else. You could maybe name it the name of the song if you were doing a choir recording, or the name of the book if you were recording the words for all ages for the sermon. You can do whichever you like. But at this point, you can go ahead, and after you've named it, you can open up whatever program you use for your email and send that file to your video editor. I hope this tutorial was useful for you, and I'll talk to you soon.